Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Nerdiness, the only channel where I forgot to mount this somewhere or put it on something, so I'm just kind of holding it. Now, this Sunday, now that we have twice a week, I'm going to tell you about REN a Star Wars Story, how things are going, how the visual effects are going, and even show you some of the props that are now complete. Well, some of them are incomplete, but how things are going basically with them. So the biggest thing that people probably want to know about is how is production going. And production is going fine. So we really haven't made any progress in terms of actual footage that will be appearing in the movie, but we have good test footage and about that. So now for the props. And, oh, one last thing. So the test footage, I was considering using it in the movie once we knew about, the pandemic, that we were going to maybe need to use whatever we can. That will not be an option because, it was fine. The visuals were okay. The acting was okay. But we had some basic set extensions, but the analogy that people use, and this is kind of a gross one, is you can polish dog poop as much as you'd like, but it's still dog poop. And that's kind of how the footage was. Not that it was that bad, just that it was not adequate to my standards. So now time to finally show you some of the props. Now the first one I'm going to show you, just a second, it's kind of hard to get up, but not for me to get up, but for to get the prop off the floor, so just a second. Alright, so this is, as you I'm sure know, this is BB8, a character from the sequel trilogy, and he will also be a character in REN a Star Wars Story. This is BB8, he's a working robot, so he will be just kind of doing a cameo in REN. He isn't going to be playing a huge role, but it's nice to get some familiar faces in the movie. Familiar, faces, I suppose. Well, BB-8's face is pretty much just a couple eyes, but, that's fine. Imagine a person like that. That'd be interesting. Alright, now for the next props. This next prop is one that won't actually appear in the movie, but it will be one, kind of like the test footage. It'll be one, as you probably don't know yet, the Stormtroopers in the movie will be completely CGI, most likely. So there's a good chance that we will have no physical Stormtroopers in the movie. And that's going really well, even though it's all digital. But that's going well. It's unnecessary to have real Stormtroopers right now. That's expensive, and we are already spending quite a bit of money on other parts of the movie, especially the sets and the costuming and just everything. Alright, so the Stormtroopers, they will be digital, but I'm going to show you a prop that is surrounding that. Just a second. So let me let this focus. Alright, so we will have actors standing in for the digital Stormtroopers, and this is what they will be wearing on their heads. I think this microphone. Alright, so this is what they will be wearing in the movie when they are standing in for the Stormtroopers. I'm going to take that off. I was tempted to keep it on, it's pretty comfortable. Now, going back to droids, this is the possibly incomplete head of another droid. Just a second. Called R4-D7, who will likely be appearing in REN a Star Wars Story if things go well. This is a character, R4-D7. This is the head, this is the top, pretty good droid head. Not perfect, but pretty good. Now, the final prop, which is a prop that I'm very excited to show you. It's my personal favorite so far. It's an interactive prop. Just a second. This one's the hardest to get up. Oops. Alright. Just a second. Alright, finally. So we have, this is a control panel for a ship. Pretty hard to hold with one hand, but looks really good. Let me just show it up close for a second. So as you can see, that is an interactive prop. So there are some things that the actors can twist and pull and things like that. Now, the other big news is the trailer. I hope to have a trailer for you pretty soon. We had that announcement trailer that, it was terrible. That was made up of test footage only. That's all we had at the time. We had, and still do have, technically, but so the soundtrack's going well. We have, in terms of visuals, So, that trailer, I'm not even really sure why I posted that when I did, but here, let me show you why. I'm going to show you the trailer right now. So, the funny thing is, I can't even see it. That's the great thing about this. I don't have to watch it, not right now, but it's right there apparently. So the trailer that I hope to get for you soon is, we're gonna need to get some more footage now, probably some visual effects, including practical effects and CGI. There will be a fair amount of practical effects as well. And when I say practical effects, it'll probably be practical models that are enhanced with CGI, as most practical effects are. It won't be just a model somebody throws or something. Hopefully anyway. That wouldn't be a very good fan film. It'd be like one of those old fan films I made as a kid. Like a 5th grader. So, I am actually also going to be the editor of the movie, as George Lucas was. Well, actually, he co-edited it with his wife, but we don't talk about her anymore, I suppose. So, if somehow you are still watching this now that we are, almost 9 minutes into it, I'm going to try to keep you posted on the progress for REN, and I hope it goes well. May the Force be with you.